Hey, what's going on everybody? Brando free-to-play back on my free-to-play account. And today's video I'm going to be talking about the update that happened a little bit about 24 hours ago. So I give it about a good solid day to kind of let the update settle, kind of see what's going on, take a look at everything that changed, and just get some thoughts together. I did have some initial thoughts in the beginning, and you know, I took a step back, you know, slept on it, and then, you know, I'm re-recording this video now. So some of the things that happened in this recent update. One of the more noticeable things, you guys will see that my power is an insane amount, right? And the reason behind that is we now have equipment power. Now, is this a good addition or not? Well, that is yet to be seen. Because who's really going to want to attack an 111 million power player? It's kind of defeat the purpose of a trap. And it's going to be kind of tedious to put the gear back onto my account and onto the player. Let me show you an example. Let me go ahead and unequip this gold glorious ring, and you guys will see my power dropped drastically. Right? It went down hard. It went down a lot. So let me unequip all of these gold items. Right? And look at that. I'm under 100. So yeah, I mean, it is possible to not inflate your might, or at least not make it look like your might is inflated, but it's just a pain. It really is. I think that they should actually create gear presets for each hero. That way we can cycle through gear whenever we need it, or if you want to change a gear on the fly, it will just make things a bit easier. I know that I'm pretty sure that some spenders would love to be able to switch between infantry, cavalry, ranged, or defensive gear if they're under attack. That way they can easily counter whatever's being sent at them, or whatever's being sent you know, for whatever reason, or if they're sending troops, just to make things just maybe a little bit easier, faster for them. That might be a possibility. There were quite a few changes to the Forge. One of the changes that I absolutely love about this update is you can now, you know, you usually saw how much an Immortal set was, but you never really knew what a maxed out plus 15 set looked like. And now we have that ability. We can see what a plus 5, what a plus 10, and what a plus 15 Immortal set looks like. For this case, a plus 15 Immortal Berserk set, these are the stats. Now, overall, the stats, they're not impressive in the slightest. It's plus 900, which is like a plus 5. Or a plus 10, you know, and anywhere between plus 5 and plus 10 would be a maxed out Berserker set. And by the time you have a maxed out Berserker set, you would probably be using a better Conqueror set, right? At least that's my thought process behind it. Some people might think differently, but you know, at least now you know what these maxed out players who have purchased these plus 15 sets actually look like, right? Plus 1500 attack, which is actually impressive in all your hero stats. The base set stuff stays the same, and now they added a plus 5, 10, and 15 set bonus, right? So they can actually deploy up to 60,000 more troops if they have a plus 15 set. At least that's what it looks like it says, right? Which is pretty good, to be honest with you. And now we do also have what an Immortal plus 15 set looks like. My question with the Guardian set is, that minus 510% or minus, you know, minus, where is it? Minus 170, no wait, that's not it. Where is it? Where is enemy troop? Minus 170%. Is that related to their gear? How does that actually work? Right? Because if we think about it, we already know the base attack of any tiered troop. And if are we minusing that by 170%? Let's say their base set is like, I don't know, 50, and they times it by 100. It's now, what is it, 5,000? Yeah. So am I reducing that, or 500 I should say, am I reducing that? How is that actually working out, right? I want to figure that out. If anybody who's watching this video actually knows how that debuff actually functions, I would love to get that information, because unfortunately I do not have an Immortal Guardian set to actually test this out. Now, one of the things that I'm pretty sure a lot of high-end players are extremely thrilled about, or maybe even people that have just been trapped by T1 traps are just absolutely thrilled about, is this new Dark Lord set. And, you know, without a doubt, this Dark Lord set is the most overpowered, ridiculously overpowered attack set in the game to date, okay? It gives you troop attack, right? Now, some of you guys might be like, oh, that's troop attack. That's not infantry. That's not... No. Troop attack is all troops. Essentially, this has now become also not only the best attacking set, but also the best defending set, because all of your troops, all millions and millions of your troops get this buff. Not just infantry, cavalry, or ranged. Also, your siege get this buff, which is something that has not happened yet. And for some people who just absolutely hate T1 traps, this actually, if you have a full set Immortal, you can deal 1,000% additional damage to tier 1 enemy troops. So essentially they have forced tier 1 traps to become twice as strong. Why do I say that? Because this gear does no debuff or does no extra damage to tier 2 troops, and tier 2 troops are exactly twice as strong as tier 1 troops. So thank you, Netmarble, you have forced traps to become twice as strong, because they are now forced to build troops that are twice as strong as T1. So thank you, Netmarble, for one, trying to please all those people who cried and complained, and two, for actually making traps extremely viable with T2 troops. Also, Netmarble, huge kudos. I love you guys. Love you guys. Absolutely love you guys. You guys want to know why? You cannot purchase this gear. You cannot purchase it. It is not for sale. Oh, yes. Oh my god. So all you pay-to-win players, you have to grind it out. It shouldn't be that difficult. It is going to be time-consuming, but it is not going to be difficult. If you already have a plus 15 set, I assume you can easily hunt level 30 monsters and level 30 elite Cerberuses, or whatever they're called. Because you need to hunt elite monsters, the level 30 elite monster, which is the Cerberus, in order to get these boxes to craft, or to get items to craft it. Okay. It also looks like it's from point events, from world ranking rewards. I have yet to see that. I don't know if they're going to do that anytime soon. And also in the raid. Raid times haven't come up yet, so I actually need to see exactly how this is going to be obtained. eventually free-to-play players will get to a point where they will be able to hunt level 30 monsters and kill level 30 monsters. That is my goal, okay? So yeah, and we also get to see exactly how much a maxed out immortal construction set looks like. That's right, 1,600% construction speed. And also the research set is 1,600% research speed. Yeah, that is an insane amount. So for all of you guys who are bitching and moaning and complaining about extremely long build speeds and extremely long research speeds, well, we just need better gear, and that'll cut down that wait time exponentially. This is just, yeah. You have some other, you can get the hunter set, you can plus 15 it now. This is nice. It is going to take a very long time to get a full set, let alone get it plus 15 without purchasing these items. Chaotic White, same thing, you're able to get it plus 15, but it looks like you can only enhance, you cannot upgrade the existing items you have, which is kind of a bummer, but I get why they did it. But it is a real bummer, and it gives you decent dimensional battle stats, but definitely not the best. Some of the other changes that I've noticed, let's say for instance I want to build something up, or I want to research something. Let's just go into research, right? Let's go here. If I want to do that, if I click use, it automatically fills up and gives me the amount that I need, the minimum amount that I need to be able to, you know, start that research. And I really like that. Before you had to actually slide it through or manually enter the number. It was pretty tedious, but now they went ahead and they fixed that, or they added that, which is awesome. One of the other things, going back into the forge, when you go here, before you had to scroll all the way down, you're like, okay, I know I hunted this, but now if you click the drop down, you can see only your glorious set items, your berserker set. Like in this case, I need to upgrade this. Ta-da! Yay! Okay. And it gives you all the other sets, including the Dark Lord set. So you have a whole bunch of other stuff here, which is pretty cool. Ooh, I can upgrade this. Cool. Alright, so as you can see, I do have some of the Hunter Marks items, and just, you know, little by little, working on it. Town mode. Town mode has definitely been sped up, because now Lauren, she just flat out sprints to wherever you need to go. Right? Now, let me do this. Let me skip this. I'll show you guys really quickly. And if you do that, look at that. She's just like hauling ass, right? And this is her normal sprint speed, which is not that impressive, right? But when she has to go somewhere, just look at that. That is freaking fast. Like, insanely fast. Alright. Aside from that, they had some other changes. Not much that really affected free-to-play players, at least I don't think so. They did make some changes to monster hunting. Now it is a bit more, it's not as much of a hit or miss. They kind of did take people's feedback into consideration, saying, hey, you know what, we really don't know what monsters we can kill and what monsters we can't. They kind of brought that back in line, which is really, really good. And yeah, I think this video's gone on long enough. I don't want to, you know, make extremely long videos every single time. But I hope you guys are enjoying the game. I know I'm liking this update even as a free-to-play player. It is pretty fun. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself so far. Yeah. So, also, if you guys can go ahead and click on that link in the description I have below, that would help me out tremendously. Alright, that's all for today, guys. See ya.